Multiple beach park walks designed to have your dogs socialize and fulfilled. Pickups and drop-offs available. Grooming. Complete grooming services include bath, trim, nail, and ear cleaning. Results that will take your breath away. We also do house calls. Beach Power Walks, a 2-mile structured park walk designed to mentally and physically stimulate your companion. Don't forget our hands-on professional dog training services to make your dog a better behaved pet. Check out our full line of pet supplies. Pampered Paws, your pet experts. Calm, confident canines.
V-Bucks by Benny's, Belize's newest multi-brand rewards program. To access V-Bucks, download the mobile app or access the website portal at bbucks.bz and set up your account. If you already have a Benny's account, chances are you already have V-Bucks. Don't let them go to waste. To earn V-Bucks, make a purchase at any Benny's location or at any of these Benny's entities, namely Island Freight Forwarders, Best Manufacturing, Benquip, and B-Mart. Once V-Bucks are earned, reward yourself. Use V-Bucks to buy items or exchange for cash. You can also double, triple, or even quadruple your V-Bucks on promotional days. It is simple. Purchase, earn, redeem. Loyalty is always rewarding with V-Bucks. Brought to you by Benny's, celebrating 75 years of quality and savings.
Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Open-air restaurant serving Central American and Caribbean cuisine. Hidden Treasure serves dinner Wednesday to Monday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Located in the Escalante neighborhood 1.5 miles south of San Pedro town. Hidden Treasure offer a romantic and elegant dining experience. Make early reservations and ask for free shuttle service. Some restrictions apply. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, the perfect place to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, rehearsal dinners, and much more. Come, experience fine dining in an enchanting atmosphere. Live music every Thursday by a renowned Belizean singer and keyboard player. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Telephone 226-4111 or 4236. Visit them at www.hiddentreasurebelize.com or on the socials. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, San Pedro, Belize.
A very pleasant good morning to each one of you in tune at this hour of the morning. It's an early rise. The time is 7 o'clock with 1 minute, 1 minute past at 7 o'clock hour. Welcome everybody to Good Morning San Pedro for today's episode. I know that the time is just flying past. Today is the 20th of August already. Just like that, we're in the middle of the week already. It's a Wednesday. And this morning I woke up just, thinking, I looked into the sky and I said, will we be having rain for this weekend? Because we're crossing our fingers. It's the celebration of our big anniversary. We'll tell you more about that shortly. So I was interested in finding out what the weather would be looking like. And thankfully, our friends at the National Met Service provides us with a 24-hour forecast and also with a 4-day forecast so that we can plan in advance. My name is Elmer Cornejo and I will be sitting in for you this morning for Good Morning San Pedro. Aiden is out on errands, and so we want to start this morning by sharing with you the 24-hour weather forecast with information provided by our friends at the National Met Service of Belize. And this is information provided to us as of 6 a.m. this morning. In the general situation, a light and relatively dry easterly airflow prevails. In the next 24-hour forecast, we have mostly sunny skies with a few cloudy spells today, partly cloudy skies tonight, and shower activity will be isolated with a few more over southern and inland areas during the afternoon or the evening hours. Now, taking a look at the marine conditions, it says that the winds will be blowing from the east to southeast at 5 to 10 knots. The sea state now is slight and waves can be expected anywhere between 1 and 3 feet. And in terms of the temperatures, in the coast we'll be experiencing temperatures rise to 89 degrees Fahrenheit during the day, or to 32 degrees Celsius. And then tonight, it will seem to still be a little bit warm because it will only fall to 82 degrees Fahrenheit or 28 degrees Celsius. So you might be looking at a little warm night tonight. Then inland you will be seeing the temperatures all the way to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. And that is 35 degrees Celsius. Wow, that's going to be very warm then. And then tonight, it will fall to a nice 74 degrees Fahrenheit or 23 degrees Celsius. And then our friends in the mountains and the hills, you'll be experiencing temperatures rising to 83 degrees Fahrenheit during the day or 28 degrees Celsius. And then it will fall to 68 degrees Fahrenheit tonight or 20 degrees Celsius. In the tropical weather outlook, Hurricane Erin, which is no threat to Belize at this time, which we're very happy about, at 6 a.m. this morning, Hurricane Erin was located near 29.6 north, 73.7 west, or about 560 miles west-southwest of Bermuda. Erin was moving to the north-northwest at 13 miles per hour, with maximum sustained winds of 100 miles per hour. So it's still a massive storm. And like I said, this system thankfully poses no threat to the beautiful country of Belize. In the outlook for Thursday and Thursday night, it's for cloudy intervals at times. Showers will be isolated with inland afternoon thunderstorms and a few showers over southern areas at night. So tomorrow, we might be seeing some rains, mostly over the southern part of the country. Then I look at the tides. Today, high tide comes in shortly at 7:21 a.m. this morning, and then followed by a low tide at 2:59 this afternoon. Another high tide follows at 9:05 p.m. tonight, and then a low tide comes in tomorrow morning in the wee hours at 1:42 a.m. Today, the sun rose at 5:36 a.m. this morning, and it is scheduled to set at 6:15 p.m. this evening. The moon says that it will set at 4:37 p.m. this evening, but it will come right up back tomorrow morning at 4:01 a.m. That's what we have in the general weather forecast. But as is usual, we always take a look at the 4-day forecast so we can, have an idea of what to expect. And it takes us all the way to Sunday. For Thursday, it says here, let me see. Oh, I see. I understand now why I am not able to see that, Dan. So if you don't mind assisting me with that, please, the 4-day weather forecast.
You're not getting it again?
Again.
You got the Aiden syndrome.
I think so.
He's got problems with the weather, too. All right, for Thursday, mainly fair with inland afternoon thunderstorms and a few showers south at night. The winds will be out of the east-southeast at 5 to 15 knots. Temperatures on the coast, highs of 89 degrees, lows of 83. Then inland, all the way up to 96 degrees. That's going to be a hot one. And then 74 overnight. For Friday, as we head into the weekend, a few showers and isolated thunderstorms decreasing. Winds out of the east-southeast at 5 to 15 knots. Highs on the coast of 87 degrees, lows of 80 degrees. Inland, it's going to be 94 and 72 overnight. Then for Saturday, the day of the big show, let's keep our fingers crossed for this one. Showers will be isolated with a few morning showers down south. So I think we're good. Winds will be out of the east at 10 to 20 knots. Highs on the coast of 88 degrees, lows of 77. Inland, going to be a lot warmer, 95 degrees will be the temperatures, and then 72 overnight. Then for Sunday, mainly fair with isolated showers. Winds out of the east at 5 to 15 knots. On the coast, 88 degrees will be the highs, 81 overnight. And then inland again, another hot day, 95 degrees, and then 73 degrees overnight. There's your 4-day forecast, courtesy of the Blees Met Service.
There you go, Dan. Thank you very much for that. And also thanks to the forecaster on duty. I believe she is Miss Catherine Cumberbatch for providing us with the latest weather information so that all of us can have an idea of how our day ahead will be looking like. But then we also want to share with you information provided by our friends at the National Hurricane Center in Miami. And we want to take a look at the Atlantic, which is the space, the area that interests us. We see that we still have Erin on the map, and it seems like Erin doesn't want to be moving away then. It reminds me very much of that Hurricane Mitch that was just lingering in front of Belize many years ago. But let's see what it says here. According to the National Hurricane Center, well, I know that for now the National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on Hurricane Erin that is located over the southwestern Atlantic Ocean. According to the NHC, as of 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which was 6 a.m. this morning, I believe, our time, local time, Erin had maximum sustained winds of 85 knots, or that's 100 miles per hour. The minimum central pressure, 948 millibars, and was located at 29.6 north, 73.7 west, and with a movement going north-northwest at 11 knots, that's 13 miles per hour. Again, moving very, very slow. And so if we take a look at the path where Erin is supposed to be heading to, we see that it doesn't really poses any threat to any mainland or to any islands just yet. It seems to be moving just over the open waters. But those persons, those people living near the pathway of Erin should be exercising a lot of caution and just, exercise and put into practice their hurricane plan, because with the weather, we have no control over that other than just forecasting it with the assistance of our forecasters, our friends at the National Hurricane Center, or friends at the National Met Service.
Looks like
we see that at 2 a.m. on Saturday, it will be going farther away. What were you saying then?
I was just going to say it's good for the Bahamas and Bermuda. It's going right in between, and the U.S. as well. because it's going to take a hook around, it looks like, and then head right out into the open water again. So nobody's really under threat. Nobody's going to get hit direct, it looks like, which is good.
Yeah, thankfully. Mm-hmm. Erin. Behave, Erin, just go away. We also have other systems that we're looking at. Near the Leeward Islands in the tropical Atlantic, there is a tropical wave located over the central tropical Atlantic that continues to produce a broad area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Environmental conditions appear conducive for gradual development of this system, and a tropical depression could form late this week or over the weekend while it moves near or to the north of the northern Leeward Islands. The NHC says that formation chance through the next 48 hours, it's very low at 10%. And through the next 7 days, the formation chance is medium at 60%. So we still have to take a very close look at that situation, just in case, we need to put into action our hurricane plans, depending on where, the route it will take. There is also another situation out there. There's another disturbance. It's in the eastern tropical Atlantic. There is a tropical wave located in the southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands, and it continues to produce a concentrated area of showers and thunderstorms. Environmental conditions appear marginally favorable for additional development over the next day or so, while the system moves westward at around 15 miles per hour. A short-lived tropical depression can form. By the end of the week, environmental conditions are expected to become unfavorable for further development. So that is good news, okay? Formation chance through the next 48 hours is at medium, 40%, and it remains at 40% for formation chance through the next 7 days. So again, don't take any of these situations for granted. Just be on the lookout, and we will be providing you with all the updated information on every episode of Good Morning San Pedro. That's what we have for you in the Atlantic, with information courtesy of our friends at the National Hurricane Center in Miami. So apparently, Erin is going away, and we appreciate that very much. I think she has no passport or visa then, so
it's moving real slow, yeah.
And it's very, very slow.
Like, go home, Erin.
13 miles per hour. She's here. It's hard. Erin, there is no way you're gonna enter. There is no passport, no visa.
Well, luckily it's heading out in the open ocean, it looks like, so that's good news for everybody.
Yep, very much so. And then the other two disturbances, well, we just have to, see what development they will be having over the next 2 days, over the next 5 days. All right? That's what we have for you in terms of the weather, my friends. The time is now 15 minutes after 7 o'clock, and I'm very happy to be, I hope I am the first one to wish you celebrating a birthday today a very happy, merry birthday. I really hope that your morning has started so good on the right foot, and that you have a wonderful time with your friends and your family. If you have to go to work, well, wear the smile. It is your birthday. It's a new chapter in your life, and you have the power to write your stories for the next 365 days. That's 365 episodes, and you have the power to pen out the way you want it. So happy birthday to you from all of us here at Reef Radio and Reef TV. We have Las Mañanitas for you.
Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños te las cantamos a ti. Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que
we have it, my friends. From all of us here at Reef Radio and Reef TV, we want to congratulate each one of you celebrating your birthday today. I know here on the island, I've always shared this with people. Here on the island, a lot of people come to work, so they might not be with their entire families and friends, circle of friends. But we here at Reef Radio and Reef TV want you to feel very special today, so we want to wish you all the very best on your birthday. So from all of us, happy birthday to you. Enjoy it, okay? The time is now 17 minutes after 7 o'clock in the morning. We are going to take our first commercial break, and then when we come back, we continue with the conversation right here on Good Morning San Pedro. Please don't go away.
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. Belize Electricity Limited. We continue to serve you.
Make Atlantic Insurance a part of your travel plans when traveling to Chetumal, Cancun, Merida, or anywhere in Mexico. Whether it's for vacation, to conduct business, or just relaxation, you can purchase a minimum of 1 day or any number of days desired up to 1 year. Atlantic Insurance offers certified and reliable insurance policies from well-established Mexican insurance companies. For more information, you can visit any of our offices located countrywide or call 223-2657. To purchase online, visit our website at aicbelize.com. Travel with the best insurance coverage. Travel secure. Travel with peace of mind. Travel with Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
Welcome to Zyva Beauty, style and beauty, all in one place. Your one-stop shop for all things fabulous. Discover a stunning collection of makeup palettes, trendy accessories, sunglasses, adorable purses for adults and kids, mommy and daughter dresses, luscious lip glosses, glamorous eyelashes, and so much more. Hey gorgeous, walk in or book your appointment today and let us help you unleash your inner beauty. We offer expert beauty services such as powder brows, lash lifts, lash extensions, lip micropigmentation, and rejuvenating facials. Find us on Pescador Drive next to Caramba Restaurant. Call 605-9256 or message us on Facebook. Zyva Beauty.
Honorable Andre Perez and his team continues to work diligently with partners to implement innovative solutions to protect our coral reefs, mangroves, a diverse range of fish species, and seagrass beds. By integrating climate resilience into our coastal zone and fisheries sector, we're ensuring the long-term sustainability of blue-based industries, the protection of essential marine ecosystems, and the source of revenue for our coastal communities. The blue economy is more than just policy. It's progress. It's sustainability. It's the promise of a brighter future for all Belizeans. Together, we're charting a new course because with vision, commitment, and action, the sky is the limit and the sea is our greatest ally. The Ministry of Blue Economy and Disaster Risk Management, safeguarding lives, seas, and sustainability.
Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Open your restaurant serving Central American and Caribbean cuisine. Hidden Treasure serves dinner Wednesday to Monday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Located in the Escalante neighborhood 1.5 miles south of San Pedro town. Hidden Treasure offer a romantic and elegant dining experience. Make early reservations and ask for free shuttle service. Some restrictions apply. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, the perfect place to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, rehearsal dinners, and much more. Come, experience fine dining in an enchanting atmosphere. Live music every Thursday by a renowned Malaysian singer and keyboard player. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Telephone 226-4111 or 4236. Visit them at www.hiddentreasurebelize.com or on the socials. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, San Pedro, Belize.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning San Pedro. The time is now 23 minutes after 7 o'clock here inside the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV. With us we have special invited guests. They're coming from the friends there at San Pedro Volleyball Association. They're here to speak to us about the sport and why is it that they have entered this sport and they want to keep it alive here on the island of San Pedro. So we're going to take a time to speak with them this morning. Before we go with them, I just wanted to send a shout out there for our friends at Quick Stop and our friends there at over in Key Cocker. They're in tune this morning. And to answer Mr. Moose, you actually won yourself a ticket to the anniversary celebration. We use a lot of WhatsApp here in Belize, so Mr. Moose, you need to download WhatsApp and get updated with the 2025 crowd here on Good Morning San Pedro. Anyways, so as I was saying, we're here to speak with our friends from the San Pedro Volleyball Association. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Good Morning San Pedro. We have three of the, according to their leader, Mr. Zach says, he puts his head on the block, they're the best players at the association. So we're going to allow them to introduce themselves from my far left all the way coming back down.
Hi, my name is Eric Lonsworth.
Yeah, morning guys. I'm Ernie Longsword.
Morning everyone, my name is Ernest Arzu.
Oh, no more Longsword. Okay. I thought it was three Longsword. All right, so let's start with our friends, the Longsword brothers or cousins.
Brothers.
We want to get from you your experience, as to tell us about why is it that you went into this entire sports of volleyball. I know at some point in time in the country it was very vibrant.
Yeah.
And then something happened, I don't know what it was, and it just went under. But now it seems that slowly but surely it's getting back on top of the list. So tell us your experience as to what led you to be involved in volleyball.
You want to start?
Well, I started volleyball first. This is basically, it was first year of high school. Really didn't have anything to do after school. I was just school and home, and my coach, Mr. Eric, he was a good family friend, and I guess he saw that I was tall, so he was like, I need you in this. Let's go.
Spike?
Yeah, yes, it was literally like that. I was like, I don't know how to play, and he was like, I don't care, let's go. So from there, I just started every day after school, and to be honest, just became something positive to do after school. I was never somebody to, be a bad egg or to do anything. I've had strict parents as well.
Really?
So I grew up with my mom, and she was you can't really do anything bad. So yeah, volleyball was just a way for me to kind of have something to do and kind of be a part of something. other than just going home. And yeah, since then I just stuck to it every single day. It became so. I was literally in high school and no one really knew my name. I was just the volleyball guy because I did nothing else but volleyball. It was every single day after school. I just wanted to be better, and yeah, it just really brought out a side of me that I didn't know that, you know, to actually push or something. And, you know.
And that's the magic of, you know, being involved in something that actually helps you to develop your skills. And I think you said something very important there. While nobody knew your name, they knew who you were.
Yeah.
Which meant that you began to showcase that you actually have value as somebody on your campus. So thanks for sharing that story with us. We want to get your perspective on it now.
Well, I started volleyball really late. I didn't even play volleyball growing up. Eric is my younger brother, so I kind of just followed him. I think he started in...
He's your younger brother, but you followed him? That's interesting.
I think...
Yeah, my sports were more... I played more basketball, and, you know, I did a lot of weightlifting and CrossFit, so that was kind of my sports. But I think it was for the COVID pandemic. I was in Mexico and I came back. And, you know, couldn't play a lot of contact sports, or, you know, gyms weren't open, so I was like, had to find something to do. And he took me to the beach one day and, you know, started liking it. I was pretty good at it, decent at the first start. And then, you know, I've always been a competitor, so I just like that aspect of competing and, you know, trying to be the best. I mean, I'm not even there yet, but we're getting there. But yeah, I think I made a lot of friends through volleyball as well, and it's just a way to keep me active as well, you know. Again, I love sports. I'm a physical therapist, so sports is kind of my thing. And then volleyball is just another thing that I like to do as well, you know.
Good. So you see how many roads lead to volleyball, right?
Exactly.
That's like 2 roads already.
Yeah.
So the third road, what road did you take?
Well, for me, how I started is somewhat similar to Eric.
We started the same
year. In high school, we started about the same year.
Yeah, we started the same year, man.
Playing volleyball. And yeah, it was just the same journey. Our coach, Eric Santizo, saw how tall we are and was like, okay, you have to play,
you have to play
for us. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot, I'll give it a try and see, you know, how it goes. From there, that's where my journey began. I became really good at it. Also, the San Pedro High School, they helped me to get a scholarship for volleyball as well, to play at the University of Belize. And at the university is where I was really able to polish my skills and become a little bit better, and, you know, help San Pedro to win some tournaments, and yeah.
So is it then true what Mr. Zach is saying? Are you all the real the best guys on the...
I would say we're the best.
Yeah.
I mean, we train a lot. We try and practice a lot. We try and compete with other guys. But you have other guys who are like really good. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Gabi Nunes.
Yeah.
He's one of the best players. I mean, he's I think 4-time national champ. He won the beach volleyball nationals 2 years back to back. So yeah, I would consider Gabi probably the best volleyball player. I mean, like, we're not far behind either. We're, you know, still give him a run for his money. But yeah, I mean, I guess you can say we're up there with some of the best on that.
Getting there.
Yeah.
And now tell me about the association itself. You know, you've been there for a few years now, so you've been able to work with other players, with Mr. Zach. Has it been something that is, like, maybe because of your schedule hard to follow up, or have you made out a routine, a plan that makes it work?
Well, for the association, to be honest, Mr. Zach has done a really good job of keeping volleyball active here, and he does make schedules for everyone to accommodate everyone. So even if you're coming out late from work or you have other plans, you know, he still has volleyball late at night, early in the evenings. He tried his best to train new players, to bring them up, and to be honest, yeah, he's just been doing a really good job right now of kind of accommodating everyone to keep going volleyball, and he keeps pushing everyone to be better. And to be honest, sometimes Zach has more confidence in us than we do in ourselves, and he's a really big help for volleyball right now. And to be honest, he can't really, and he will never take credit for it. never somebody to go and brag that he's doing it.
It's kind of like you said, you know, back then. Like I wasn't part of the sport back then, but I've heard all the rumors how the sport was big. You know, a lot of action happening with the volleyball scene, and then you say like post-COVID kind of died down. And I feel like in the last year, maybe year and a half or two, it's been growing again. You know, we have a lot of people coming in. And, you know, that kind of credit has to go to Zach because he's been the one who's really been pushing it with the youths and stuff like that. Once you get the youths involved, you know, the adults will follow. You know, that's kind of where we're at right now. But yeah.
When you say youth, you make me think like you're 40 or something. Oh, God. We want to get the youth involved.
I mean, we're not young either. I'm 28 already, so. But like, I mean, like the younger generation, the teenagers and stuff like that, you know, the under 21 and stuff like that. So the association has been very active in, you know, promoting the sport again. We have multiple tournaments a year now compared to how, you know, back then we only had maybe one or two a year. Zach has been pulling out all these kids to have some volleyball camps. Santizo has been running his summer camp every year. So I feel like the sport is growing. You know, hopefully in the future we get to see more teams coming out. Anyone in the public who wants to come out, and if you guys don't know how to play volleyball, there's always a schedule posted. Zach has a schedule that he usually does training for people who want to go to the auditorium. I think it starts like 7 or 8 at night, and then you go on. You don't have to be an expert at it. You know, you don't have to be the best at it, but if you want to jump in and train and be part of the association or be part of the community, you're always welcome. You know, like we always say, the more people we can have, the better games we have, and the more fun we can have as well. So that's kind of where we are with the association.
I saw that Mr. Sahi has been doing like every weekend in August there is the games happening at the Boca del Rio Park.
For the kids.
I believe one of the things that he has wanted to do was to entice more populations to come out and support the sport. Have you all been able to go to any of the games?
So I've seen a few. Like we said, they have a lot of people in the association who volunteer you know, we go there and try and help Zach set up for the games and everything. So I have been there. I have seen some of the kids playing around. So yeah, we check it out most of the time as well.
I think one of the good things is that I've been able to pass through, and I see more new children faces. So the interest is, you know, pumping up.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. You know, I feel like the more options you can give kids, you know, not only because the town council is doing a great thing with their Mundialito, you know, that's going on. But, you know, some kids want to branch out, you know, football isn't the only sport. We're trying to get into volleyball, and then hopefully eventually other sports follow along. Softball, basketball. Keon Trejo right now is doing a little kids swimming summer camp. So that's pretty cool as well. So I feel like just getting the kids involved, just, you know, branching out and having all these other sports is a great way just to see how sports and activity grow in the community. You know, that's kind of where I see Zach's vision going. I can't speak for him, but I'm pretty sure, you know, we kind of have the same mindset.
Yeah. Right.
But I feel as long as we can grow everything together, and, you know, it's a positive thing. Volleyball is very fun, you know. It gets competitive and stuff like that, but all in all, it's just about going out there and having a good time, right? Getting a little sunburn like these guys.
Oh yeah. It's bad, yeah.
So have there been points in time where there is war on the court?
Oh.
I played beach volleyball with my brother, so
yeah.
So I was a fight.
Yes. When me and Ernie first started, it was bad. I could say that it was bad.
It's always a fight.
Yeah, it was always a fight back then. We weren't the best back then. We weren't in the best shape, so we would always be arguing. Mainly because I was the one that started volleyball first, and to kind of coach your bigger brother is not a good thing because, you know, he's always right. so yeah, it was not fun coaching him at first, but yeah, there is some times where the competitive side does get to you, and there is some argument on the court. But the one thing I love about volleyball is no matter how much you argue on the court or how much you're playing against your opponent and you're screaming at each other, at the end of every single tournament, everyone's always the best of friends.
Yeah.
I've made some really good friends in volleyball, and while on the court, we're trash talking them. We're, you know, being a little bullies to them. They're bullying us. We're shouting. People on the side are screaming against us.
Right.
But at the end of the day, everyone can always sit down at the beach and talk and just keep in contact and enjoy the sport. And that's one thing where I very much like about volleyball. It's
very community based.
It's very community based. It's not just I see in other sports where, you know, a lot of different teams, they don't really know each other. In volleyball, everyone knows everyone.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and even if you're a newcomer in, we're gonna meet you and we're gonna talk to you, and you're now part of the community. And just for example, this weekend where we went to Belize to play, and there was a fair amount of new teams over there, and we already got to know a few of them, and I'm already in contact with a few of them. A few of them already contacted me because they want to come over here and play more. They want us to go over there and play. And
you make a lot of friends, but you know, on the court,
we're not friends on the court at all. Yeah, I've known Ernest for our entire volleyball career, and even on the court, no, he's not my friend on the court.
Yeah, we don't know you on the court.
We don't know you on the court. No.
If I could spike a ball in your face, that's
they're to win.
They are aiming for your face, exactly. But yeah, I feel like volleyball is just a very nice but hard sport. But again, like you said, it's very community based, and you build a family in volleyball.
Well, I hear a lot of things coming out from your conversations and your sharing with us. I hear community togetherness. I hear skills like communication, skills like planning, because you've got to plan your game when you're on the court to be able to win the points. So you chisel out your mathematics skills also. So there's a lot of things that you can build as a person when you enter the sport game. And you mentioned something very important here. You were able to secure a scholarship to the university to advance your education. How has that experience been like, and how you've been able to, share your time with school and court?
Yeah, well, like I was mentioning, I did get a scholarship to go to the University of Belize. With that, they were very strict with volleyball. The University of Belize, I believe, is one of the top schools when it comes to volleyball, and also Johns as well. So we would always battle it out and compete with each other. But yes, we would have certain times where we dedicate for volleyball training, and times as well where we need to study and keep our academics at a certain level in order to keep our scholarship. So it was definitely a really good experience. Unfortunately, due to COVID, it kind of, put my studies on a pause. But I still was, keep going at volleyball.
So then what would be your advice for other youngsters, who may be looking at you? Because you never know. You never know when there is a young person that looks up to you as a role model because of what you're doing and exercising in terms of your sport and your education. So what would be your advice to other young people that look towards you as somebody to admire or somebody to learn from?
Well, my advice would be just keep training. Just keep training, even if you feel like you're not doing that good or if you're not the best player out there. You just got to keep pushing forward, and eventually you will get to the top. You will be a very good player, and everyone will look up to you the same way as well. But yeah, just keep pushing, just keep training, and you'll get there at some point.
I know one of the plans of Mr. Sakia is that he wants to bring home that name to San Pedro, where the island would be recognized not only nationally but regionally and internationally as the place where volleyball evolves and a place where volleyball stays as one of the top sports. I know he wants to win the nationals. So what's the plan there? How is it that that you're going to get to that point?
Well, like I mentioned before, Gary Nunes has won. Well, we have beach volleyball and indoor volleyball nationals. Beach volleyball nationals, Gary Nunes brought it home 2 years in a row already. I think 2022 and 2023, or 2023, 2024, something like that, right?
Okay.
I think the only one we're chasing for the San Pedro Sharks is the indoor volleyball nationals. I don't think we brought home the trophy yet.
No, not yet. I think the closest we've gotten was second place, probably a couple years back. But like we said, recently, because of COVID, so the indoor scene for the Sharks wasn't really that active. Mr. Zach has done a really good job bringing that back, and we're starting our training again for the Sharks, for the senior team. So hopefully we can get better and push for it the same way that we've done for beach volleyball. Like you said, beach volleyball, we had somebody bring home gold twice, back to back, which was really good. Yeah, I think for beach volleyball, San Pedro is quite known. We went over there. I mean, every year we take more and more teams. I mean, the first year they did the beach volleyball nationals, it was 2 teams from San Pedro, I believe.
Yeah.
It was Gabi Nunez. Well, Gabi Nunez played with another guy from Belize, and then it was me and my brother. We weren't that good. We sucked. We came in last every single tournament. Yeah. Our first 2 years were like that. Last every single tournament. We was like, everyone was asking us like, why do you keep going? We're like, no, we're gonna do it one day.
Eventually.
Learning.
Yeah, learning, and I believe it was 2023 nationals where the year before we came in dead last. We weren't even invited to the second day because we lose all our games badly. And the year after that, me and he came in and we won 3rd place that year. So improvement from 8th to 3rd, and even
perseverance pays off. So
even the year after that, I went with another partner, and again 3rd place again. So. And every year it shows that we're getting bigger and bigger. I mean, from 2 teams to 2023 to this.
Yeah, so I feel like in the beach volleyball scene, San Pedro, we do have some of the best teams.
Yeah.
Indoor, we could compete with them, with those guys, but like I said, that's the only trophy that we're kind of chasing right now.
Okay.
So hopefully they kind of do it every February, every year. This last one just passed, so training starts for the next season soon, hopefully. You know, and that's the goal again. You know, that's always the end game. Go compete and make sure we could bring home a trophy and represent the island. You know?
What I'm hearing is that all of you guys love the sport so much that you keep on going no matter what, and I'm sure that you've been having hiccups over your entire span of journey so far. So I don't know if maybe that was compounded by, I know that in the entire country, I don't know that we have a professional court outdoors to do volleyball.
In reality, no. We kind of just find any sand pit. You know, you build your own sand pit, you throw some sand in there, and you basically have the dimensions of a beach volleyball court. So that's kind of how beach volleyball works. Indoor volleyball is kind of different. You do have your, like the Belize Civic Center, Spanish Cup, those guys have pretty nice courts and stuff like that. Even Orange Rock has decent courts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of like nothing like dedicated to beach. Like beach volleyball, you can set it up pretty much anywhere as long as you have soft sand on the beach. You know, right now we just did volleyball nationals in Belize City. They did it in BTL Park.
Okay.
You know, not a lot of sand there. It's kind of a mess.
It was an experience. It was an experience.
You know? But yeah, you can pretty much set it up anywhere you want, you know, and get it done.
I mean, even in Orange Rock, there's a
sand pit.
There's a sand pit in Orange Rock.
There's no beach in Orange Rock, but they set up their own sand pits and you play beach volleyball there.
Yeah, I heard there's plan for one to be coming to San Pedro though.
Yes, Mr. Zach is working tirelessly. He already got permission to do it in one specific place, so now he's looking for funding and for help actually to fix up the court, because his vision is next year beach volleyball nationals, he wants it to be right here in San Pedro. And he's also working for the international scene. He wants to bring the NORSECA tournament, which is 16 teams from all around
North Central
and the Caribbean to come and play. So that's his vision, and he's working very hard to get it done. I know that he's in contact with a few people, not just local businesses, but you know, the government, the councillors, even the sports committee in Belize City. He was trying to get everyone, and hopefully next year we can have all of that ready, and you know, like you said, bring volleyball to San Pedro. Let this be the home.
I was going to ask you about that because I know that, you know, the love for volleyball does not take you places because you have to pay for travel, you know, stays at the hotels where you need to go and rest after the games or before the games. So how do you manage all that?
Well, we usually do sponsorships. I think the biggest thing is, like, you know, getting out of the island is always kind of an issue when it comes to pricing and stuff like that. And then you have to find somewhere to stay over there. I mean, if you have family members in certain areas, it's pretty easy. But like, we don't have family members in Belize City, so we had to basically rent a hotel. These guys made it to semifinals, so they ended up having to stay an extra day. So, when it goes like that, that's kind of where it gets really tricky for us. So, which is why we're trying to fight for the tournament to be here on the island, you know, so we get a break, you know, let them come in, so we don't have to go out there all the time.
It's been every single year.
It's been traveling.
San Pedro and Key Cocker has to travel. It's expensive for us. we have a big sponsor, the Palm Casino.
Yeah.
They sponsor us. They helped about, I think, 5 teams this year.
Yeah.
They helped about 5 teams this year just to go to nationals. So they were a big help. And
nice.
Yeah, they have been a big help this entire volleyball season. They've helped us very much.
Yeah.
And that is why we brought you all on set this morning, because we want those persons that are watching the show this morning and those listening on 92.3 FM to understand why is it that the sport is important for San Pedro and its people. One, because like one of our radio listeners was saying, sent a message, says the road down youth sports never leads to Hattieville Hotel. And while that sounds funny, it is actually true. That's a fact, because if you have young people involved in positive development activities, then obviously they will be busy transforming their skills, their person, and they will become better citizens. So if there's anybody out there, be it a private citizen or a corporate, who may be interested in assisting the association financially, how do they do that?
I guess you just get in contact with Zach. We kind of do everything through the association right now because it's just easier for us. It makes it official, That way, they're not just giving us money just to go on waste. Well, right now the beach season is kind of over, so there's no more beach tournaments. We still train beach, and stuff like that. But right now we have the indoor volleyball season. Our indoor volleyball season starting in the high school, I think ending of September.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We do have a lot of teams, so if any business out there want to help us out with sponsorship for like jerseys or even something simple like the registration fees, something like that can always help. Like I said, we're not asking for a lot of money. Or if you guys just want to go out there and watch a couple games, the money still circulates back into the association, and then that's how Zach and Santizo, they can buy new equipment, have these summer camps and stuff for the kids and stuff like that. So like I said, I don't think we're asking for a lot. Zach is the one who's kind of in charge of all of that. But if you guys want to donate or sponsor a specific team, we even have youth teams as well. Rompepechitos. So we have all of those. Those guys need jerseys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anything goes a long way to help those athletes out. Some of them need shoes, socks, even just equipment to practice.
Mm-hmm.
We have the other schools as well. Aces, Island Academy, Adventist, RC. Those guys might need new equipment, so sponsoring those type of stuff as well.
Yeah. I know last year with all of the money that Mr. Zach got from all of the registration and all of the people going to watch, I know we were able to get some equipment for those schools. And I know this year we're pushing towards hopefully getting some teachers from all those schools and to come for a little coaching seminar with Mr. Zach, because Mr. Zach and Mr. Santizo, because they've got their level 1 course coaching from the FIVB. So hopefully this year we can push towards it to not only do it for, because Mr. Santizo and Mr. Zach, it's very hard to train all of those kids. So hopefully we can have the teachers in the school help them out and get them to progress.
Well, especially the PE teacher, right?
Yes,
I hope our PE teacher
so
was like my one, because he was fit and he knew his. But I know some other PE teachers who might need some help.
Yeah. That's one thing. That's one thing they're pushing towards. Not just have, because there is volleyballs in primary school where it's just, all right, let's put up a net and we're gonna hit a ball up and display ping pong. Mr. Zaka and Mr. Santizo are trying to.
Yeah, we're trying to get them more to not a professional level, but a level where by the time they get to high school and stuff like that, they're accustomed to it, and the training can be a little bit more advanced.
I know right now we have a few. I think it was two 13-year-olds from San Pedro where they were in the training camp with Mr. Santizo for the past, I believe, 4 years or 3 years. I know one of them. Her name is Ziane. And to be honest, she was the youngest one at this national tournament.
Yeah, they participate in nationals.
And I talked to everyone there. Fortunately, I was on the court while she was playing, but I talked to all of the other people there, and they were very impressed to see this 13-year-old go up against women.
Yeah.
And they were defending. She was on that court. I saw her a few times when I was looking back, and she was filled with mud all over her face, her jersey. She was excited about it.
Yeah, so I see if anyone needs any sort of motivation, you guys could go watch that game on YouTube. It's right there. Go Live Release have it. 2 13-year-olds going up against senior athletes.
Senior athletes, exactly. That was something.
Nice.
That was something amazing to see. Yeah.
And the seminar, do you know when that happens?
No, not yet. Mr. Zach is still working on it. We're still trying to get in contact with some of the schools because, well, you're asking teachers to take out from their personal time, which is already short, to come out there and hopefully train and
hopefully we get it.
Hopefully we get it done soon. Hopefully we can have it ready. But like I said, for right now, all of those schools are involved in playing for the indoor tournament. Yeah, Mr. Zach has really pushed for the youths to get those tournaments in.
We also have like some some private teams. Yeah, like Rum Pepper Cheetahs, Bucka Bombers. Those are the U13, under 13 teams. So yeah, the sport is growing. Every year we have more youth teams coming out. Senior teams, they're kind of lagging because everybody's getting older.
Yeah.
But we're getting there.
All right, then. Well, we're winding down on time and running out in time, so we're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to get final words from these experts in the field of volleyball. So stay tuned with us. We'll be right back with Good Morning San Pedro.
Electricity is an essential part of our daily lives. We use lights and household appliances every day. Therefore, we must ensure our homes are wired properly. At Benny's, we have certified wires with the right gauges and insulation. BEL certified meter sockets, authentic GE and Square D panel boxes and breakers, which protect your electrical system from being overloaded. When wiring your home, avoid imitation brands which can be very dangerous. Give yourself and your family peace of mind using genuine electrical products available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Make Atlantic Insurance a part of your travel plans when traveling to Chetumal, Cancun, Merida, or anywhere in Mexico. Whether it's for vacation, to conduct business, or just relaxation, you can purchase a minimum of 1 day or any number of days desired up to 1 year. Atlantic Insurance offers certified and reliable insurance policies from well-established Mexican insurance companies. For more information, you can visit any of our offices located countrywide or call 223-2657. To purchase online, visit our website at aicbelize.com. Travel with the best insurance coverage. Travel secure. Travel with peace of mind. Travel with Atlantic Insurance. Insuring you from life's unexpected.
Welcome to Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics, your pharmacy with a little bit of everything. From proteins and natural multivitamins by Alpha Products to keep you on track for that perfect fitness goal. Cosmetics, we got it too. From Revlon, L'Oreal, and Maybelline to give you that perfect, beautiful skin. Check out our Forensi products for all hair types to give you that beautiful bouncing hair that you've always wanted. Take care of your skin with our Fruit of the Earth products and also our brand new baby aisle for all babies that you guys would love. We got you while you enjoy your Belizean vacation. Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics, located on Pescador Drive, San Pedro, Amber Whiskey. Telephone 206-2227. Open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday and most holidays from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Visit us at Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics.
Someplace South Coffee Bar serves you delicious breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with your favorite drinks, cocktails, and 2-for-1 on mimosas all day long. Friday nights are steak nights at Someplace South, offering surf and turf, filet mignon, and USDA ribeye. Accompany your meals with our California wines made by Belizean winemaker Joseph Smith. For reservations, call us at 628-5373 or email us at someplacesouthcafebar@yahoo.com. We are located on the South Road, half a mile past the Victoria House. Our entertainment for Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays include Coconut Trio, Dennis Wolf, and Valentino. When in San Pedro, Someplace South is a must.
Welcome back to Good Morning San Pedro. The time is now 3 minutes away from 8 o'clock. We've been having a good conversation this morning about volleyball with our friends from the San Pedro Volleyball Association. And if you notice that we took a very long conversation, it was because we didn't want to break in the middle of the entire energy of the conversation. So thank you for being with us this morning. And young men, welcome back to Good Morning San Pedro. I know that I can see that you have this passion for volleyball. So I want to say that I'm very proud of you all, keeping in the sport and not only worrying about yourself, but also wanting to share your experience with others so that they can be, inspired by your experiences. And before the break, we said that we were going to get the final words from them so that we can wrap up the show. So we're going to start right here next to me for you to share what, maybe you want to tell something to somebody out there so that they can be involved more in the volleyball sport.
Okay, well, yeah, I would say just give it a try. You never know if you'll be good at this sport or not until you give it a try. Also, you guys should show up to the Boca del Rio this weekend, Sunday, for the games that we'll be having that Mr. Zach organized. It's the under 15, a lot of young talent. It's definitely something you wouldn't want to miss. So reach out on Sunday at, I would say, 8, 9 a.m. to watch these amazing games.
And this is the last Sunday for this month, right?
Yeah, that is correct, yes.
This is the last time after. So.
All right, so it's the last Sunday for August, my friends, and it's young people competing. They're actually chiseling out their skills. Some of these young people have been repeating every Sunday they come out. More young children have been coming out too, and this is something that Mr. Zach has really appreciated because it shows that the community is getting more and more interested in what the volleyball can do for the young minds of San Pedro. And also from you, my friend, we want to get, the final words from you in terms of volleyball.
Well, like I said, volleyball is an amazing sport, guys. We've traveled all over the country, I believe, almost every year. We meet a lot of new people. Like I said, the community is second to none. We do have a community where we compete, we always want to see people get better. We never want to see anybody get hurt. And you never know, you might find your best friend on the court. You might find, or you can even play with your younger sibling like I do, Like I said, it's a great experience. And it can, as you guys know, Ernest even got a scholarship for it. So my advice to anyone out there, my final words is get out, find a volleyball court, find someone to help you out. If you guys see us on the street or if you guys find us on Facebook or Instagram, you could easily shoot us a message, hey, you want to come out and play? Come out and play, right? We're always here to help everyone. Like I said, the more people who jump in, the more we can have fun. Pretty much, that's it.
And from what I've seen, volleyball has always been fun, be it that you're wanting to win. You know what I've seen before? Like, people always on the side of the team that is winning. But they, and because maybe they're afraid of giving a chance or betting on what would appear to be a losing team.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that courage or that, I don't know, madness in them that pushes them to the extreme. And once they kill your spike, my friend, and then come back, boy, I have seen that on the court.
It's a very unpredictable sport. You know, anything can happen. So it's always entertaining to watch as well. It's one of the most entertaining things to see. Like I said, this weekend Zach is doing a tournament for the kids. You know, a lot of action. These kids are playing really good. You know, some of them have really good skills. Like I said, it's going to be pretty fun.
Well, thank you for that. And then we also have one more, the little brother, to speak about what final words you want to leave with our viewers and listeners.
Just, you know, like they said, come out and support these little kids when they're coming out this Sunday. And, you know, if you like, you can also follow us on Facebook, the San Pedro Volleyball Association. We post every single week. We post what we're doing, and you can keep updated over there. And yeah, just it is a very good sport, and like he said, I talk very passionate about volleyball. Volleyball has been a big part of my life, and you know, you never know. You could come out and you can be the new volleyball guy in school. And trust me, it's not a bad mark to have in your name, but yeah, definitely come out, support us. If you want to join, come and join. We have amazing people. This could be your second family, you know. But yeah.
One of our listeners says these young men got them heads straight. Kudos for spreading and promoting the volleyball sport. So
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah,
it works. You know, you've inspired one person more, and one person is better than none. So keep on doing what you're doing, my friends. I think. Also, from my perspective, volleyball has always been my interest in school, other than, you know, getting a formal education. Always been interested in the discipline. Never had the opportunity to engage much in it because I was really a bookworm at school, which I'm still proud of. So I can defend myself on the court still.
Well, it's never too late to come out on the court and get some training with us.
But somebody will have to do the morning show.
Oh, God, yes.
So anyways, thank you very much for joining us this morning. I really appreciate your time with us. Somebody was asking for the association's number, so I got it right here already. They sent it to me. The number would be 605-0963 and ask for Eric. He is the president of the association. I'll repeat that number. It's 605-0963. The president is Mr. Eric. Or you can contact Mr. Zach, who is the face of volleyball on San Pedro. And that number would be 632-0260. Again, Zach's number is 632-0260. Enjoy the remainder of your day, my friends. Thank you very much for joining us this morning on Good Morning San Pedro. We did have a very interesting conversation with the volleyball players. And before we go, I want to remind you that we still have tickets open for our grand anniversary celebration at the Holiday Hotel. You're invited to go there, but get your tickets before time. $25 before you get to the door. At the door, it will be $30. Okay, it's going to be a fantastic time with international comedian, Mexican comedian coming in, Mr. Christian Sanchez, and also with our friends at Manny's Music. So come out and be prepared for an evening filled of fun. Doors open at 6, and the party, we will extend it past 3 o'clock, but we have to shut down everything at 3 a.m. next morning, okay? Until then, have yourselves a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. We will leave you with good music on 92.3 FM and great programming on Channel 20, Reef TV and Coral Cable Vision. My name is Elmer Cornejo, and that's all we have for Good Morning San Pedro today.